Hello everyone, I've just finished a single signature journal that I want to share with you. It's ocean themed. It is made from one of these envelopes that I've just folded up, and it's covered with muslin that I've dyed. All the dyeing in here, I have not used coffee or tea dye. I've used the Vintage Photo Inker Distress Ink that I've diluted in a bottle and just spray on everything and then dry the same way you would tea dye or coffee dye things, so that it's all photo safe. And it's got a variety of papers that I'll go through. The closure is a 7-strand sennit that I've tied myself, and it just wraps around like so and undoes like that. The title says Atlantic. This is from an actual nautical chart, and there's some more muslin here. This is muslin, and some inked cheesecloth, and a quote that says, "We are tied to the ocean, and when we go back to the sea, whether it is to sail or to watch, we are going back from whence we came." And that's by John F. Kennedy. And there is a little charm on a bulb pen. Okay, so I've left, so the end pages are a nautical chart. This is actually New Bedford and Dartmouth on this side, and Fairhaven in Massachusetts on this side. I've left the ends, the pockets open, so things can be stored in the end pockets, like that. I have reinforced the flap here with Tyvek, and the spine is also reinforced with Tyvek. So it's very sturdy. And of course there's fabric on the cover. It has been sewn with a 5-hole pamphlet stitch, and that's waxed cotton twine. This end paper is a map from a book called Seas, Maps, and Men, and it shows the bottom of the Arctic Ocean. This is Alaska and Siberia. And on the inside, this page is glued to this. It's kind of a little stiff, and there are quotes. This is a favorite poem by John Masefield that you can pause and read. There are just dyed papers. So this is just copy paper, but I've also inked some tracing paper and sewn it over the digital image of a dolphin. There are a lot of digital images in here. I've gotten some from Tsunami Rose and from some other Etsy sellers, and I can't think of who they are at the moment, but I will try and get that and put that in the dialogue box once I've edited this. This is from the Ashley Book of Knots. I have several journaling cards, and this one's backed with some inked graph paper, and this is a pocket from a National Geographic Atlas of the Ocean. It's coral polyps, or anemone polyps, and here's a little quote tag that says, "Live in the sunshine, swim in the sea, drink the wild air," by Ralph Waldo Emerson. There are lots of journaling pages. This is a little tea card of a rowboat, and this is sari silk and some other papers that I've sewn. This is a piece of nautical chart that's formed a tuck spot, and a journaling card that has Ashley Book of Knots paper and some random fish that was part of a Happy Mail gift, and that has journaling paper on the back. And there's a puffin and a gull. More Ashley Book of Knots. This is from that National Geographic. This is a journaling card with a quote. It says, "3 great elemental sounds in nature are the sound of rain, the sound of wind in a primeval wood, and the sound of outer ocean on a beach," by Henry Beston. And this is inked tracing paper and a sea turtle and journaling spots on the back. more nautical charts. So here is another, this is a diatom, or plankton, digital stamps. This is another quote, and it is an altered paper clip, and the back side of the paper clip has another quote card on it. And this is another digital image that I've backed with journaling paper, and this is a Tracie Fox paperclip with a charm, a seahorse charm, and another poem called The Wanderer's Song. This is a pocket with a big journaling card. This has a color enhanced map of the Marianas Trench, which is the deepest part of the Pacific Ocean. That just goes in there. This is a whale shark, and I think that's a herring, and some coral, and some more digital stamping, and a polar bear. And this has, it's tracing paper that's sewn on. It does actually form a pocket, and while this image is stamped, this image here is just a loose fussy cut whale that swims in there with his friend. Here's another quote, and a journaling card, and another journaling card. And here is a digital stamp that looks like he's swimming under this inked tracing paper. And there is actually a whale swimming through that one. And this is another poem, Life on the Ocean Wave. This is the center of the signature. It has a seahorse charm. And this is a double-sided journaling tag with a Tracie Fox paperclip. It just goes on there. It's got crustaceans on one side and a little mini chart of the Atlantic on the other, and a sea star on the back, on the charm. And there's more swimming whales and a swimming octopus. The my sewing machine ran out of thread at the last minute there, but I just left it because it kind of looked like the pool was seeping out. And here's a Patricia Viramontes banner card with a quote. This is actually my very favorite quote. It says, "How inappropriate to call this planet Earth when it is quite clearly ocean." More pages. Here's another quote paperclip with a little tiny bit of a charm and a journaling card. And another giant tag. I like the way this came out. This one says, "The ocean stirs the heart, inspires the imagination, and brings eternal joy to the soul," by Wyland. It's got journaling on it. Space. That tucks in there. There's a mola mola. Here's another paperclip with a charm and a journaling tag or card. And a sea turtle. Another tuck spot with a big old jellyfish. And this one has some coral. And here is a burlap altered paperclip quote card with a bulb pin. And on the back side is a sea dragon journaling card. And here's another big journaling tag. And another tea card. Its own tiny little pocket. Another altered paper clip. This one says, "The earth has music for those who listen." And that's Shakespeare. And on the back of that is a pocket. This is a pocket that Wendys Journal Adventures made. and I kind of took my own take on it. This is inked tracing paper over an image that's sewn onto the pocket, and then there's a tag on the inside that has, oh, and this tag was inspired by Gayle Agostinelli. It's decoupaged, and this is coffee stained because I used it on underneath my coffee stained papers from another thing, but as long as it doesn't touch any pictures, you'll be okay. So that's kind of a combination crafty fandom card. And some coral under the sea. And at the very back is some flags that are strung together with jump rings that say ocean in flags, with another journaling card tucked in there. And that's the end. And there is the back pocket right there. And that's it. Thank you for watching. I will put my information in the box underneath this once I get this edited. I don't think I'm putting this on Etsy. I think I'm going to try and find a brick and mortar store to sell it in. There's a museum nearby that I might try. I'm not having a lot of luck with Etsy, but if you're very interested, message me. I'll put my Etsy link, and always make another one. Thank you. Bye-bye.